Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're thrilled to have you here with us today. I've got a groundbreaking piece of information for you today, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. This is something that could change the way we look at the financial world forever. We've been talking about XRP's potential for years, but today, right now, I'm going to tell you how the newly launched ISO 2022 standard has put XRP at the forefront of the global financial system. This new standard is a game-changer, and XRP is perfectly positioned to take full advantage of it. And why this is such a monumental shift? The implications are enormous, affecting everything from international transactions to everyday banking. We're talking about the future of the financial world. And guess what? XRP is at the center of it. Imagine a world where transactions are faster, more secure, and more efficient, all thanks to XRP. So, buckle up, because I'm about to show you how XRP will become the go-to crypto for banks and why this makes it the #1 cryptocurrency in the future. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, before we dive deep into why XRP is the big winner here, let's break down what ISO 2022 actually is. This standard is set to revolutionize the way financial institutions communicate and process transactions globally. ISO 2022 is the new global standard for financial messaging, meaning it's the protocol banks and financial institutions will use to exchange data about payments. It's designed to be more flexible and comprehensive than the previous standards. The transition from the old messaging system to this new one is huge. It's not just a minor upgrade, it's a complete overhaul of the financial messaging infrastructure. Why? Because it allows for faster, more secure, and more efficient payments across borders, reducing the time and cost associated with international transactions. And it opens the door to more sophisticated payment systems. This means better services for customers and more streamlined operations for banks and financial institutions. But here's the kicker. XRP is the only cryptocurrency that meets the specifications of this new standard. That's right. ISO 2022 is already live, and XRP is the only crypto designed to work seamlessly with this new protocol. It wasn't just a lucky coincidence. Ripple has been strategically building XRP and its technology to be fully compliant with ISO 2022 from the start. Why does this matter? Well, the world's largest banks and financial institutions are now required to adopt ISO 2022 to stay competitive. And guess what? They need a fast, efficient, and cost-effective cryptocurrency to use. XRP fits that bill perfectly. This gives XRP a massive advantage over every other cryptocurrency out there, including Bitcoin. So, let's talk about how XRP fits into this new financial landscape. As ISO 2022 is adopted, XRP is becoming the digital currency of choice for cross-border payments. This means it's not just being used by small financial institutions. Giant banks like JP Morgan, the Bank of England, and SWIFT are quietly testing Ripple's payment rails for their own global transactions. Here's the deal. SWIFT, the organization that facilitates international payments for over 11,000 financial institutions globally, has been experimenting with Ripple, the technology Ripple uses to power XRP, as a way to improve its payment speed and efficiency. Currently, SWIFT is slow and expensive, and they know it. They've been looking for a way to fix this, and Ripple's XRP could be the solution they've been searching for. Ripple's network is designed for instant payments, which is something traditional financial systems simply cannot offer. XRP transactions settle in seconds without needing to go through multiple intermediaries or waiting for a lengthy process. Banks love this because it reduces costs, increases speed, and allows for real-time settlement, which is exactly what the modern financial system needs. We're already seeing the initial signs of mainstream adoption. JP Morgan and other major institutions are now testing XRP to see how it can revolutionize their international transactions. These are just early signs, but make no mistake, XRP is already in the early stages of becoming the backbone of the new financial system. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Could XRP replace Bitcoin as the #1 cryptocurrency in the future? And the answer is looking like yes. While Bitcoin has served as a store of value for investors, its network is nowhere near efficient enough to handle the demands of a global payment system. Bitcoin transactions can take hours, and it's extremely expensive to use compared to other digital assets. But XRP, designed from the ground up to be the fastest, most scalable digital currency, is ready to step up and take its place in the global payment infrastructure. Think about it. XRP can handle thousands of transactions per s. Second, making it an ideal solution for banks and financial institutions that need to move money quickly and securely. In fact, many experts believe that XRP could soon surpass Bitcoin in terms of market cap. This belief is rooted in the unique advantages that XRP offers over other cryptocurrencies, particularly in the realm of financial transactions. And it won't just be by a little. The potential for growth is immense, with some analysts predicting exponential increases in value. It's not just a store of value that people will use to hold their wealth. It's going to be the primary currency for cross-border payments globally. This shift could revolutionize the way we think about money and international finance. And as more institutions move over to Ripple's technology and adopt XRP, the demand for XRP will skyrocket, driven by its efficiency and lower transaction costs, which means XRP's price could explode as well. This could lead to unprecedented gains for early investors and a reshaping of the financial landscape. Here's the warning you've been waiting for. Buy XRP now before the banks freeze you out. You see, XRP is still in its early stages when it comes to widespread institutional adoption, but the writing is on the wall. As more and more banks and financial institutions start adopting Ripple and XRP for their cross-border payments, the demand for XRP will increase dramatically. Once that happens, XRP's price will skyrocket. But here's the problem. Once XRP becomes entrenched in the financial system, it could become very difficult for retail investors to purchase at today's prices. Banks, institutional investors, and big players will snap up whatever XRP is available, leaving regular investors locked out of the market. This is your chance to get in early. Don't wait for XRP to become the default currency for banks and international transactions. Now is the time to act, because once the banks fully adopt XRP, the price will likely explode in a way we've never seen before. To wrap this all up, ISO 20.22 is a game-changer for the global financial system, and XRP is positioned to become the go-to solution for banks and financial institutions. Ripple's XRP technology is perfectly designed for the new system, and major players like JP Morgan, Swift, and the Bank of England are already quietly testing it. If XRP continues to grow and gain adoption from major financial players, it could easily surpass Bitcoin in market cap and become the top cryptocurrency for banks and institutions globally. And as XRP's use case grows, so will its price. So don't wait to buy it until it's too late. Thanks for tuning in. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest XRP news. We'll be bringing you more insights as this story develops. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future of finance is here, and XRP is leading the way. Stay ahead 0.05 of the curve, and I'll see you in the next.